Hello today, and today we're going to have a game of Forgotten Worlds on the Amstrad CPC, and this was a game request by Rob Small. So US Gold, US Gold. They was a bit of a mixed bag on the Amstrad CPC. You either got a good game or you absolutely got a shit game. Outrun, for instance, yeah. I won't go into that because that still haunts me today, buying Outrun for the Amstrad CPC for incredible price of £9.99, which was a lot back then, but we're not going to talk about that. I've done Outrun videos. Right, okay. Now I've had a test run of this. Now you can play two players simultaneously. One uses joystick, the other uses keyboard. I don't think you can redefine the keys or choose what player uses keys or joystick. Right, so I'm going to have to use joystick. The way this works, you can, when you're moving, you push down fire, you can see what I'm doing. You can angle the gun. I think this is weird because it's right. I just want to position the gun. Ah, this is awkward. This is fucking awkward. So to rotate your gun, you've got to be holding fire button down and pushing in the direction. But if you don't, you just push fire when you're not moving. Then release your fire button when you want to move. So the controls are very awkward in this. And the response of the firing is not good. So you can only fire one. Well, you can't. You can fire a few at a time. So nice graphics for a US Gold game. Moves around quite nicely. Scrolls pretty nicely. So it's definitely well programmed, this game. Oh, fucking hell. I just can't get on with the firing controls. Look, I don't want to be firing that way. What's all this shit? Hang on, what's all this? I'll have some medical. Already have. Thank you. Zini shot. Right, okay, let's see what happens. And we've got to activate them somehow. Right, my health is looking good. Reminds me of Space Harrier, but side on. Side on the Space Harrier. Yeah, game over, so you only get one life. But I'm finding this really awkward. I'm not enjoying the way, if you move, then you're moving the controller, you're just rotating your gun. This may work better with a 2-button system, but certainly doesn't work with a 1-button system. This is really awkward to play. It's like a mixture of Space Harrier and those SNK games, Kari Warriors. Side scrolling. See, this is annoying. Oh, you do get lives. You do get lives, sorry, but you do also get an energy meter, so it ain't one hit and you're dead. But I am really finding this really awkward. See? So really, what? You got to do all this with one controller, and it's really, really awkward. Was that the shop? Alright, let's go in the shop. Oh, I've got something there. Oh, here we go. So when you're moving, you're pushing fire, you're constantly rotating. I'm just finding it awkward. Game over! Why was it game over? Run out of lives, I bet. No, you ain't going to see much of this game. I just find it too awkward. It's not working with one controller. It doesn't work. Well, not for me anyway. Might work for you, but it doesn't work for me. It's a shame really, because the graphics and the scrolling is so nice. I mean, if you could just shoot straight, that would be ideal. I would have preferred it if you could just shoot straight, even though you can, but you got to keep. You can't do two simultaneously unless you move the player around. Every time you push fire button and move the joystick, it rotates the player. See, like now. I find that quite awkward. Oh, fucking hell, it's just force of habit. Wish there was an option you can turn that off, then that would be good if you could turn it off. Oh, that's me. Oh, I ain't done nothing. Oh. See what I mean? Wonder if this come out in the arcades then? Never heard of it. Being US Gold, it might be an arcade game. I'll have to find that out. Yeah, I'm finding it too awkward. Converted by... Right, it's a conversion, so... Did you find the guy? I will finish you today for sure. Yeah, okay, yeah, I found that really awkward to play. But the graphics look really nice. Scrolling's really nice. You know, they've made a good effort here on the CPCs, but I just find the controls awkward. To me, it can't be done with one controller. So maybe two fire buttons it could work, but back then they only utilised one fire button, even though the CPC can support two fire buttons, but they didn't make two button controllers until the Plus machines, the GX4000. Why wait? You could have had a system that was even better. Same with the Commodore 64. I do believe that supported two buttons, but no, we only got one button controllers for that system. It's just a waste, because these games could have been so much better with two buttons. Pity, but you know, they've done a good job with the graphics, presentation, all that, but I just couldn't get on with those controls. Anyway, going to end this now. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, and goodbye.